everyone, it's Christina from the DIYmommy.com, and today I want to give you a tour of our home in the fall. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel today. Thank you so much for popping in to say hi and checking out some more decor and DIY ideas. Today I want to give you a tour of our DIY house in the fall. I've decorated it for fall. I'm hoping to give you some cool and unique ideas on how you can decorate your own home for fall today. I detest the color orange, so you're not going to see very much orange in this tour. I do love, however, lots of jewel tones like teal, turquoise, even burgundy, so I'm going to incorporate those colors into my fall home. If you're new here or if you haven't had a chance to check out my blog, we built our home in 2013 on our own. From the basement up, it was a huge endeavor. We learned a ton, and you can check out more about that story. I'll leave a link in the description box below. So this house has definitely been a labor of love. We're still chipping away at it. We have kind of like the boring stuff like the caulking and the painting of the trim to do yet, and then we're also working on kind of the luxurious, more leftover things like our master bedroom and our ensuite. So I'm hoping we can get those things done this fall. Meanwhile, let me take you on a tour of our entry, of our living room, and of our kitchen and dining space that I've decorated for fall. I hope it gives you some ideas and some inspiration. Let's get started. Welcome to our DIY house in fall 2016. We built our house in 2013 and we are still working on it. Here's our beautiful front porch. It's almost finished. We put up the big pillars and painted them this year. Here is Tippy, the fuzzy one, and Riley, the black dog. And for the front porch, I just put out some simple things like faux pumpkins, lots of scarves as blankets, and I just added some colorful pillows and some garden flowers to our front porch just to kind of give it a cozy fall vibe. If you want to learn more about my front door and the wreath, I'll leave a link to another video in the description box below. When you enter the house, you'll see this little shoe cabinet, and underneath there are a ton of boots because I have 3 daughters, 1 husband, myself, and in Alberta in the fall the temperature can go all over the place, so you never know if you're going to be wearing rubber boots, winter boots, or regular shoes. I've just put some simple neutral decorations on our shoe cabinet here. You'll see our Mr. Faux Fig on the side, a little turquoise cabinet that I painted over here. And I love using chalk style paint to kind of give all of my stuff an interesting color. This is my Instagram door. So I just have some Instagram photos that I've mounted on a door, and I've dry brushed it and painted it. And then on top of the little turquoise cabinet down here, we have some more autumn themed accessories. So some beautiful art by Miss Craftberry Bush. And we have some vintage books, some pine cones, and this gorgeous silver pumpkin I found at HomeSense. I love just using decorations from the yard. Number 1, because they're free, and number 2, because I just love natural decor. We have a little burgundy mum over here, a little bird, and some sticks. And then you can see our fireplace mantle up here that has my DIY wooden clock I made from an electrical reel, and I will leave the link in the description box below to how to make that. Still love it. And then I put some dried hydrangeas from our garden kind of around the clock and the candlesticks here. The trees on the left and the right, they do light up, but my batteries for the size I needed were nowhere to be found, so hopefully I will light them up for Christmas. I did have these vintage cane chairs in my sitting room, my more formal room, but I decided to move them over to our living room just because they went so nicely with the new sectional we have in here. So I've just dressed them up with some pillows and a chunky knit throw. And then we just have the sideboard in the corner and has some books on it, along with some candles and some fake fall themed greenery and things here. These big buffalo check pillows are DIY, and I will leave a link to my easy peasy lemon squeezy, which is what my daughters always say, pillow DIY in the description box below. This sectional is a new sectional we got at the Brick, and behind here we have the gallery wall that I just changed up, and I'll leave a link to that as well. We used to have our TV here, and then we moved our TV down to the basement. So now we just filled it in with some more simple handmade artwork. Some more plaid and striped pillows are in the corner of the sectional, along with a scarf that I've used as a blanket. I found this scarf at simons.ca, and I think a lot of blanket scarves are definitely big enough to use as throws in decor. So that's definitely a fall decor trick that you can use. Rather than looking for throws, look for blanket scarves. And there's lots of amazing and beautiful blanket scarf colors and patterns that you can incorporate into your decor. This mug is a handmade one as well that I purchased, and then we have some faux pumpkins and a faux antler, along with some more garden hydrangeas on the coffee table. So really low cost stuff, pretty simple stuff, but I think it just adds a little touch of fall to the space to make the space just look cozy and ready for the season. And coming out of our living room, you kind of just turn a little corner. My office is in the corner there, and it's really messy, so that's why I keep the doors closed. You come into our kitchen and dining area. So we now have this just gorgeous kind of vintage styled hutch here in the corner, and I've just styled it with some plates and just some simple things. One day I would love to collect a whole bunch of milk glass and store it there, so I know that's going to take some time. So anyway, that's a dream for one day. And then we have a new table and chairs, and then this way is our kitchen, and it's just a black and white kind of vintage industrial styled space. And I will leave a link in the description box below to just learn more about this tablescape that I did here. And it's just, again, just some more faux plants and greenery. The hutch, we have some artwork, and we have some plates and a cake stand. And then of course I have my favorite drapes here that I've DIY'd. And then coming into the kitchen space, just some really, really simple fall touches in here. So nothing too crazy, because I still want this space to be functional. So I don't like too much stuff all over my countertops. So we just have some more hydrangeas, some more faux pumpkins, and just some greenery here and there. And you can kind of see glimpses into my messy hallway and my messy sitting room there. And I just kind of left those spaces untouched for now, because I can only handle a couple of rooms at a time when I do tours, because my kids and me, admittedly, are super messy. Thank you so much for coming along on my fall home tour today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions on anything that you've seen today, please leave a comment in the comment section below. I love to hear what you think, and I love to answer any questions you may have. If you have a chance, make sure to pop by my blog, thediymommie.com, and check out some of the things that I posted this week. I have a fantastic twist on a pumpkin pie recipe. I also have some really cool things that you can do with your coffee station, some free SVG files for your Cricut machine to give your coffee machine, and some mugs, kind of an extra fallish pizzazz, and a whole bunch more stuff. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you all next week. Bye.